Alright, what is going on, LEGO Maniacs? I am Zack Attack, and welcome back to a new Build and Chill live stream. I hope you all are having a fantastic week. It's Wednesday, a new stream day for Build and Chill, so I hope you guys like this earlier stream date and earlier start time for the Build and Chill live stream. So, last time we worked on the Lego City, which we got a ton done on the Lego City. We made some Mills plates and whatnot. So I hope you guys saw that. If not, going forward, I'm going to be doing some replays on the stream or on my YouTube channel. So all the videos will be saved permanently on my YouTube. So if you missed those, be sure and tune in Thursday for when those get posted. And yeah, it's going to be a good stream. I have a handful of things planned, and hopefully we can get back to building more on the Lego City soon. I'm actually waiting on a USPS delivery for some stuff for the Lego City. But for this time, we are going to be building some Lego Star Wars stuff. So let me go ahead and pull up a handful of things real quick and get the stream kind of situated. So last time I let's see here. Didn't get a chance to do this with some music, so I'm going to put some stream music in the background, so hopefully you guys like that. It's just a curated playlist that I have on my Epidemic Sound account, all royalty-free stuff, so hopefully you guys like that. It's a bunch of, pretty cool contemporary music, nothing crazy or anything like that. Just some background music. If I can find, there we go. There's the right source. I knew we'd get there in the end. So let me just cut that down a little bit and let me know. Do me a favor in the chat. If the music is too loud or not loud enough. That way I don't blast your ears out. I don't want to do that. And totally, Dots, I'm always going to be excited for when Lego comes, especially if you got it for me. So now that I got that set up, barely even hear it, so maybe I should turn it up just a smeckerel of a smidgen. So let me know if that's good or not. And yeah. Alright, so I have a handful of sets we can build tonight. I have the Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter that we just got. And I also have the Leia Boushh helmet. So let me know which set you'd like for me to work on tonight, and we can go from there. I just want to make sure I got everything situated here on my stream desk. Yeah. So yeah, two sets we can do. I think the Ahsoka Jedi Starfighter will probably get built pretty quickly, but the whatchamacallit, the Boushh helmet may take a little bit more time to build. So I'm not really particular on which one to build. I'm pretty excited about the Starfighter because it's one that can go up on the shelf, as that side is really starting to get flushed out, but the other shelf, the back shelf, is kind of bare bones with stuff that whatchamacallit? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about this. Keep forgetting about this. I think we will build this instead, as I think this could be a good contender for random purple piece to go on the shelf. This is a Bricker Builds lightsaber, Darth Maul's lightsaber that we can build. So I think we'll build that instead. And it also comes with a mini build of Darth Maul's lightsaber. So this should be a... Actually, you know what? Can I even do this? Because I think this requires... I keep forgetting. Bricker Builds doesn't give you instructions to... with their lightsaber. So this we unfortunately cannot build because I need to have another device to look at it for the instructions. So that one will have to wait until I can get my my old iPad out of somewhere, wherever it is, and charge it. So why not start with Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter, and we can go from there. So, hope y'all are having a fantastic week. Mine has been really slow, and yes, I wonder who that was from. Cough dots. And yeah, my week has been super slow. I'm talking like mega slow, but not in a bad way. It's been one of those where let me make sure I'm transitioning here between scenes. Yes, no, there we go. OBS is kind of finicky sometimes on it wants to recognize my little deal here. So, not too many things have happened at work this week. Handful of power outages because of the storms that have been rolling through the area, and we've had a handful of pieces of equipment that got zapped by the power surges, so that was no fun. And yeah, so kind of a scramble to get some things replaced, but it wasn't too bad. The handful of things I had to do this week were due to playing catch up for being out all last week because of me being sick with the flu. And that was legit the weirdest flu I have ever had in my entire life, where I had a variety of symptoms that just did not make sense. Here's the Ahsoka minifigure right here. She actually has the short legs, which is nice, the actual posable short legs. And if my keyboard here would recognize that I am changing cameras. There we go. Now we got it. So pretty nice minifigure. Trying to get up close and personal there. Back printing, side printing, or I'm sorry, back and front printing, no side printing, just plain Jane, regular arms. This would focus for a second, get a bit of a better view on it. Maybe. It doesn't want to, but it's a cool looking minifigure nonetheless. Go ahead and jump back to here, and we can start working on the lower piece here. So, played catch up for a good part of the week for the time I was off, and I got caught up reasonably quickly. I had to go into one of the conference rooms and replace some equipment that got fried from the previous round of storms that we had, and that didn't take too long. It was actually a relatively, I would say, easy fix, just swapping out some small pieces of gear. It was a matrix switcher, and just kind of putting that off to the side and putting a new one in, and putting a power conditioner, I'm not a power conditioner, but a APC in there, which is like a battery backup and power conditioner. So should regulate the voltage better going into that room. I was actually pretty worried that the power outage actually fried the projector in the room that I had installed 2 years ago, but thankfully that did not get hit, and so I was pretty happy that didn't get hit, as most companies don't really warranty devices getting blown up by power, and that's understandable. But up there in that projector, and like the little cone thing that covers the back of it, I was able to actually, when I installed it a couple years ago, I was able to sneak in a smaller surge protector that I think probably protected it. I think that protected it from being fried, which is good. The amount of power issues we've faced over the last handful of years has gotten me very, very leery about equipment dying, and so it's kind of like I wouldn't say a nervous anxiety that I constantly worry about at work with servers or AV equipment getting fried, but it's one of those things where I think about, well, it's raining, so something is going to blow up, or something is going to fail. So it hasn't happened too much, but it does worry me. So come on, I guess that's as far as it goes. But yeah. Tomorrow, there's probably nothing gonna happen. Tomorrow will probably be a bit of a chill day, I'm thinking. At least I'm hoping. And is it that bad that all it takes is heavy rain? Yeah, the utility company around here, they have a very, very finicky infrastructure, and by finicky I mean weak and antiquated. So anytime you look at a power line the wrong way, it likes to go out. Or if you even think about it, it will go out. So there's that. The unfortunate side of that is that the customer base pays for it and then pays for it again because they never do any upgrades. The utility company Memphis Light Gas and Water, or is more commonly referred to as Memphis Light Gas and Robbery, they are the only game in town. So the people in the area don't really have a choice in what power they get from where. So it's one of those things where if you live out in this area, you just gotta suck it up. And it sucks because for as much as we pay monthly for utilities, they really should have a very robust system for providing power for all of its customer base. But they do not. For electricity, gas, and water is on average $250 a month, which is stupid expensive, especially considering all the times that we've been I think it was last year that we were without power the very beginning of the summer for like 2 weeks. So and they didn't even credit us on our bill. They just charged everyone the exact same amount. That's wild. Yeah, it's bad that my utility bill is not quite a mortgage payment, but it's still a hefty payment every month. I'm hoping with Elon Musk coming to town and building that data center that he'll buy MLG&W, because there's news going around that he owes them like $1 million for the data center that has been here for a while, and he hasn't paid them yet. So, in the back of my mind, that would be pretty cool. Maybe he can sort out MLG&W. No, other places that have utility companies, they listen to our horror stories and they're like, "There's no way," and then they look it up and like, "Oh, it actually is true." During spring, though, is really the only time I get a break. Because I don't have to run any heat or any AC, so the utility bill is like $170. That's like the best 2.5 months of the year. It's pretty wild. Man, this went together like super easy. I'm not a fan of the cockpit build of the windscreen here, as it seems really gappy, but what can you do? It doesn't really close all the way either. Oh well. What was that Technic pin for? Oh, it was for the little hinge piece. Alright, alright, alright. Let's put all our tile extra pieces in the drawers. I spent a good chunk yesterday cleaning up the Lego room a little bit, because I did make quite a mess with having just drawers and stuff out everywhere. Building all the Mills plates and stuff like that. So I went to Target today to pick up a birthday present for my best friend Sean, and I just popped in the Lego aisle just to see what they had, and they had restocked the Lego aisle pretty well from Christmas, which was nice. I was gonna see if they had any base plates. They had no base plates, just none, zip. So here's Ahsoka's droid. Looks pretty good. Sorry for not being able to focus too well. But there's the front and the back of it. In my previous video for the Lego City Update video that I did, I have this new Lego minifigure wall that I've been making with 48 by 48 base plates. And anyways, I've started a pretty good like collection of like minifigures going across the wall there. So obviously I'll never get like all the Star Wars minifigures, but I think it'd be cool, kind of a cool thing to get like all the Star Wars minifigures going forward. But yeah, it's I got two 48 by 48 base plates kind of filled up right now. It's about halfway filled up. One of them is almost fully full up. The other one is just the first two rows. So as time goes on, I'll just add all the minifigures that I get up there, minus like the minifigures, from the dioramas. I kind of like those being staying a part of the diorama. I think it looks really cool to stay that way. Next week, I'm going to Vegas for a work conference, not to gamble. So I'm going to be there for the week, learning all the new things that Microsoft and AI has to offer. And anyways, so there won't be a Build and Chill live stream next week, because I will not be home. But if I can make time during the week, may try and do a little something, a little Lego shopping, maybe, possibly, because the hotel that I'm staying at is actually right down the street from a Lego store. So I'll try to go there if possible. The store hours around there are kind of inconsistent for it being Vegas. Everything closes down really early for some reason, and I don't know why. So I'm trying to figure out how this goes on there, and apparently I did it wrong. But hopefully I can go and check out the Lego store there in Vegas and see how it looks and maybe snag something. Hopefully by then my VIP points will have registered, and maybe I can get a good discount off of a set there using my VIP points that I hoard constantly. I'm so glad that Lego VIP points don't expire, because if they did, I would be very sad. The amount of times that I've saved up VIP points, I've always often wondered, like, do they expire? Will they expire? But thankfully they haven't. If I remember right, the first time I used all my VIP points was, I think to buy a Lego 18-wheeler. The Lego 18-wheeler just completely free, which I thought was pretty dope. That's one thing I do want to add to my city, is to have like the Lego 18-wheeler kind of pose over there like it's delivering to the Lego store. I think that would be pretty cool. But I gotta do some more flushing out work with the Lego City, because there's a handful of things I really want to do with it before I like start adding lots of vehicles and stuff. Even the roadways definitely need a lot of vehicles, but it also needs a whole lot of Lego people. So I want to kind of flush out the people and paint more scenes like that in the Lego City and add more vehicles and stuff like that. Which I may try and do a little bit of that this weekend. That way, maybe I can populate the city more, because like Main Street has a handful of people, not a lot, but a handful. But it also has, it could definitely use a little bit more life. I don't really know off the top of my head how many Lego minifigures are in the city, because I did put all like the minifigures that came with the modulars in the modulars with them, and like took some of them out to kind of paint a little bit of a picture in the city. But the streets do look like they could use a little life. You know, they look like it's a Radiator Springs kind of in some areas. So may try and do that this weekend. That way I can kind of get my Lego build fix for the week, because I'm going to be gone all week. I would take a Lego set with me to build on the plane, but knowing my luck, I would drop a Lego piece like somewhere down in the like where I was sitting, and it would be lost, and that would be no good. I've often thought about it a handful of times, but not one that I particularly want to test the fates on, because I have seen like little mini Lego kiosks at airports. I want to say the last time I went to Vegas, they had just put in a Lego kiosk at the airport, and of course all the Lego sets in there were like marked up like 50%, you know, that convenience fee, right? And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, but also not really cool, because the pricing of it, I was like, man, that's a bit expensive. I think that's how that goes. Definitely a thought though of building a Lego set, because this flight's going to be like 3.5 hours, so don't exactly know what I'm going to do. I may play on my Switch the entire time there. I really don't know yet. Definitely I will be chewing gum like it's going out of style, because I hate it when my ears pop on planes. It's not a pleasant feeling. Alright. This wing build so far is kind of crazy. I don't remember how the last one I built, the last Starfighter I built was Anakin Starfighter from like 2019. I don't remember how the wing structure went on that one, but I do remember liking that build. I really wanted to get Obi-Wan Starfighter, or not Starfighter. I keep calling the Starfighter Jedi Interceptor. I'm sorry, I said that like 5 times now. I'm sorry. Obi-Wan Jedi Interceptor when that came out back then, but it retired before I could, so missed my opportunity there. But that's okay. I do have a handful of cool, like, retro Lego videos. I was trying to combine the word Lego and retro at the same time. That I'm going to be working on here in the near future, where I'm going to be going through my collection and building 2 retro Lego sets that I have instructions for now that I had as a kid. I know that I still have the parts and all that, so that's going to be cool to go kind of dig back and rebuild those, but also review it and whatnot, because those were some of my early Lego sets. But that's probably going to... Well, I know one of them is going to take a hot minute to find, because the pieces are... I don't know how many pieces are, but it's definitely going to be unique. And hopefully I didn't use any of the parts for other builds. If not, I'll have to, I guess, bricklink those. And then I also have designed my first module building. So I have a Lego modular that I have designed. Excuse me. And so lots of cool stuff later down the road that I'm going to be making videos for. And I think the new video schedule I have, where it's like 1 video every 2 weeks, will definitely help me. Because I am super struggling with burnout right now with YouTube. And it's not because I'm getting tired of making content. It's because I'm kind of getting tired of being shadow banned for whatever reason. And the analytics aren't lying, and it's just one of those things where I'm not happy with it. In fact, I actually filled out a pretty scathing YouTube survey the other day where it popped up, and I was like, oh, you're about to get an earful. And so I did that and just told them, like, hey, I'm not happy because my channel has been shadow banned forever now, and there's no reasoning, and there doesn't seem to be any way out of it. So I won't talk about that too much, because that's kind of bumming me out thinking about it, because it's like, man, I've been working hard and nothing is showing for it. And it's terrible. So it was like, and YouTube, in the survey, YouTube was like, "Oh, do you plan on creating content anywhere else if your satisfaction continues to be abysmal?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start making content on Twitch. Just put all my videos on a loop on a live stream and just play them one day on Twitch as like a marathon. Just I can easily do it. It'd be like probably at this point a 24-hour marathon." I have all these kinds of crackpot conspiracy theories, but I don't think YouTube likes certain Southern people. So like, "Oh, we're not going to promote him. He's from the South." To which I say, "What? You don't like my accent?" YouTube's probably like, "Yes, we don't like it. Not at all. It's terrible." Yeah. That would be pretty funny. But also terrible. The wing looks good. Trying to picture how everything is going to go together. But no, the Lego modular that I designed at Bricklink Studio, I'm really digging, and I've worked on it for several hours. And anyways, I experimented with exporting the parts, and Lego was like, "Well, we have everything, but not really." And so I'm just kind of wondering if like the part IDs that Bricklink uses doesn't quite match up with what Lego.com has. And then when I went to look at the instructions to see if Bricklink was smart enough to like discern the orders of the instructions, no. It just like lumped everything I did together, and I was like, "Well, I am not going to at this time put everything in order in the instructions." I really hope that Bricklink will develop some type of AI to comb through the part list and use somewhat of logical thinking of like, "Okay, well, this part needs to go here, so we should probably start from the bottom and work our way to the top." To me, I think that's what should be done. Because I spent many hours designing it in Bricklink Studio, but I don't particularly want to spend that amount of time going through 1,200 some odd parts and putting them in order of build process. To me, that's not gonna happen. I don't think so, Tim. So that's not gonna happen. Call me lazy, but I just it ain't going down. Biscuits. Oh well. Did I mention that I'm terrible with stickers? And this set has a lot of stickers. when I was little, my mom would always take away the stickers out of any toy that I got because her OCD was so strong that she would lose it if I tried to put the stickers on myself. Whoops. So there's a lot of toys that I had back in the day that never got their stickers because my mom wanted to make sure that the stickers were put on there properly. And I don't blame her. Ooh, wow, that was crunchy. Super crunchy. I don't really remember if she put them on. I really don't remember. I know there was one time that I put them on and she got really mad. And so, kinda just, just didn't do it. I think the only toy I ever recall putting a, stickers on was one of my Power Rangers in Space Megazords. Those are the only toy I could recall putting stickers on as a kid. Maybe a Lego set. Maybe one older Lego set. I put that sticker on pretty good. That was perfect almost. One. Flip it over and put 2 on there. But yeah, she had this drawer in her dresser that she kept all of the stickers for not just my toys that required stickers, but also my sister's, like Barbies and stuff. All of those she kept the stickers for. I kind of wonder if I reach out to the Lego company like, hey, I have this set. Do y'all have replacement stickers for it? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, what set is it? I'm like, oh, it was this one that was made 30 years ago. And they'll probably be like, oh no, sorry, we don't. And I'm like, that's okay. Because I know how to make stickers now. Which is going to be an upcoming video. On how to make your own custom stickers. Alright. For a minute there, I thought I did it backwards, but I didn't. Phew! I would have been mad. I would have been mad. That is so good. I didn't do it backwards. Don't worry. I didn't do it backwards. Looks pretty good. That's on there pretty good. There's a big giant gap in the front, but what can you do? Let's see here. Let me change the camera angle here, see if that's any better. at all kinds of angles here. Alright, bag number dos. Also, I'm realizing potentially that they gave me an extra pole thingy, unless I forgot to put on the other pole thingy, which it doesn't look like that I did. I got a free extra pole thingy. That's cool. No complaints here for extra 3D parts. No complaints at all. And we get to build us a new Anakin Skywalker minifigure. It's the last minifigure in this set. Just need to find his Legos and his lightsaber. There we go. One Anakin Skywalker minifigure. Let me change this over real quick so we can kind of see. There you go. It's kind of doing a little bit of a better job focusing, but not really. These aren't really great webcams for fine details, but these are more like conference style Polycom cams, so they're not crazy good. But yeah. Digging Anakin and Snips together. Been watching Monday Night Raw on the regular on Netflix. Yeah, lose them, yeah. But I've been watching Monday Night Raw on the regular lately, and the first couple of weeks I've been doing a pretty good job of staying up, right? I've been doing a pretty good job of staying up and, you know, somewhat keeping my attention on wrestling. I will admit that it has gotten harder over the last couple of weeks, as mainly I have been one to kind of not watch weekly wrestling for a very long time. Just mainly just kind of watch wrestling news on YouTube and focus on the pay-per-views and all that, which has been, you know, it's been enough for me at least to do that. But I've been really, you know, getting back into watching wrestling because of Raw being on Netflix and on cable anymore. And but the last week or two, especially like watching SmackDown, I've been using a VPN to watch SmackDown on Netflix because SmackDown is on Netflix in the UK. And I have been struggling to watch SmackDown. SmackDown being 3 hours. Oh, it's bad. SmackDown has no business being 3 hours. And I've been trying really hard to watch it and been watching Raw. And Raw is very watchable. Netflix, the Netflix has definitely added a good bit of flair to Monday Night Raw. But this past Monday, I was kind of struggling to watch it. I was like, oh boy, I'm getting real snurpy. So, but it's been good to watch wrestling in the regular. I haven't watched wrestling in the regular in like 15 years. So it's been nice. But at the same time, they really need to think about keeping everything in a 2-hour format. I mean, Raw was 2.5 hours, And that's just about almost perfect, but man, 2 hours, perfect. But for some reason, they insist on having 3-hour shows, and you know, I'm 35 years old. My attention span is long, but it's not that long, and even no, I'm 34 years old, not 35 just yet. Right? What year is it? 2025? Yeah, I'll be 35 this year. Cool. Anyways, my attention span isn't that like that long, but you know, when I was 12, 13, 14 years old, it definitely wasn't that long. So I'm really not sure how they were able to keep my attention for so long back then. So yes, aging myself is terrible. Terrible. So, but wrestling has been good. I will admit it has been good. I've enjoyed it. You know, it's been nice to watch. The just thinking about the amount of wrestling I have watched over my life so far is pretty bonkers, because I've consumed a lot of wrestling, mostly WWE, as I've tried to watch other wrestling promotions like AEW and TNA. And honestly, I can watch TNA, but it's not for long. I can't watch AEW at all. AEW is absolutely boring as all get out. So but wrestling's not for everybody. Yeah, that's true. You definitely know my age more than me. For some reason my stream is lagging real bad. Why is it doing that? Or is it just my player? Maybe it's just my player, I don't know. I did that backwards. I had it right. Okay. My brain likes to round up dots. I don't know why it likes to do that, but it definitely does. It likes to round up and like, yeah, just forget about what you're currently on right now. We'll keep going how it is. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's change it back over to the above view. I feel like the above view is a little bit better for what I'm doing here. But they definitely got a good build technique here going for the wings. I mean, the wings have gone together pretty flawlessly. So 42 much. You're really calculating there. You're doing some hardcore maths. Me, I don't want to do math for the rest of the day. The maths. Where is this piece? There it is. Don't worry, I found it. had Taco Bell for dinner, and I'm kind of regretting it. Just a smidge. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some history. My favorite subject in high school was history, because I had a awesome history teacher. One of the coolest teachers I've ever known. There will never be another Douglas Van Est. He was a great man. I often think about high school a lot of times, and I've been out for high school for 15 years, and a lot of times that doesn't quite add up just right. But just kind of thinking back on some of my teachers that I had back then was pretty wild. A lot of them were good, a lot of them not so much. But I definitely remember the good ones. He was one in particular who I remember the most. Yeah, Taco Bell. I don't recommend it. I was in a mood. You ever just want Taco Bell and you find yourself in the Taco Bell drive-thru and it's too late because you're already boxed in by someone behind you, so you just commit. You just do it. You just get the Taco Bell and well, mistakes were made. I often wonder I was thinking to myself, like, did I forget the title of the live stream? That I didn't, because Twitch automatically reused the details from the last one. Still getting used to Twitch and all that. It's a little different from YouTube as far as stream customization settings and all that. It's not bad. I think it's good. There's a handful of things I kind of wish that it kind of carried over from YouTube, but it's all good. I don't think it will. Normally Taco Bell is pretty tame with my tummy. Of course, there's only one Taco Bell that I go to that I trust, and it's that one. So, otherwise, I would not chance it. Not at all. Where is this maroon piece? It's right there in front of your face, Zach. I'm trying to figure out what these other pole pieces for, because I'm not seeing any other places where they would go, which has me a little confuzzled. But maybe I'll be surprised in the end and to find out that there are no extra pole pieces and that they go somewhere. Rotate this guy and Add some tiles here. We're rolling up real fast into the home stretch of this set, which I'm pretty surprised this one has been built so fast, especially with the stickers. But to be fair, the stickers are not that terrible. I need to send this clip of me putting a sticker on this to my mom and say, Mom, look what I'm doing. I'm putting stickers on a set. Ooh. Maybe she'll laugh. Maybe she won't. I don't know. She maybe won't remember. There's a lot of times I'll ask my mom, like, hey, Mom, you remember this? And she's like, no, I don't, son. And I'm like, what? So, I don't know. Oh, that one didn't click like the other one did. That one did, though. That was good. That had a good solid click. I like that. That was nice. Alright. Yeah, I have 2 extra ones. Surely those go somewhere. Right? Right? Maybe? Possibly? Maybe I'm crazy? I don't know. Strange, strange, strange. I get a gold ribbon? Do I get a good noodle star? Number 8. Oh, I set up, forgot to mention this the other day, but I set up, stream notifications. So, like, little pop-up thingies will, come on screen for whenever certain things happen. Some of them are like default Twitch ones, but other ones I kind of customized a little bit. But did get that taken care of. It was kind of tricky, but it wasn't too bad. That one a little crooked, but that's okay. No big deal. Go ahead and slap that one on there, and I'm legit trying to figure out where these other poles came from. Maybe I just got oddly lucky and got extra poles for some reason. I'm gonna go through the part inventory real quick. Yeah, it says that I only get 2 of them, but yet I got 4. Weird. Well, these can go in my pole drawer. And of course it came with 3 bullets. So I'm going to put those. I never put the bullets with the set. So I'm just going to put those in my bullet drawer. And there we have it. We have Ahsoka's Jedi Star, or like I said it again, Jedi Interceptor. So that's pretty cool, man. I like how it looks. Very swooshable. I'm digging it. Let's open up the wings here a little bit. That's about right. Nice special, yeah, very special. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now let me back up the chair a little bit and do this the right way. Let me spin it around here. Yeah, very, very swooshable. As I get dizzy here on camera. Feel free to clip that. Or whatever you do. Woo! Be still, everybody. So yeah, looks like yeah. Not too shabby. I feel like I may have put the clips on the wings backwards, maybe, for the lightsabers. No, it shows them on the outside. Personally, I'd put them on the inside, but what can you do? Yeah, let's put her droid in there, her astromech, and let's see how Ahsoka looks in her brand spanking new Jedi Interceptor. I'm glad that they put the ones with the foldable legs in there, with the bendable legs, because that, to me, would have not been cool if they did that. Yeah, so she just, she goes in there just like that, and then her droid comes in there like that, and then the bottom of it there, her lightsaber hilts clip onto these little clips here. And you have the little side cannons here, and then the big main cannons up front here, and the wings open up like that. And I really like how they did the kind of the grill vents here up top here, so that looks pretty good. I like it a lot. I like the maroon contrasting the Anakin starfighter being yellow. So yeah, I like it a lot. If I ever wanted to do an updated version of Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor, I'd probably buy another one of these just for the parts, and make some changes as far as making it match closer to Anakin's versus this one, just because. So, but I like it. It looks really cool. I need to make a little stand for it now, to that way I can put it up on the shelves above my noggin. So I have these little clear 2x2 rounded bricks here. So I like to stack a couple of them up and put them on a flat base plate. And I'll put this up there in a kind of a pose next to Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. And try and do it at a varying height. Yeah, I do the clear ones, that way it kind of looks like it's flying, right? Oh. The bottom of it's smooth, so there's really no place for me to attach this to. How am I gonna do this? I could make a cradle using some curved pieces. How do? What do I got in here? Do I got anything in here I can use? Doesn't look like it. Huh. Gonna have to make something to hold it. That's a good idea. I was going to use a dish piece, but that wouldn't work. I'm not sure how I can get this attached on the bottom here to put these clear 2x2 rounded bricks in there to display it. I'll have to figure out something that way I can put it up on my shelf. But for the time being, it's a cool set. 44 bucks. 44 bucks is kind of steep, but what can you do? It's Lego. So, but put the instructions for it over here off to the side, and we can move on to our next set. And I think a cool set to build is going to be the Princess Leia Boushh helmet. This one I've been sitting on for a couple of weeks, and I do believe this set is about to retire. So we got it just in the nick of time before it retired. We'll go ahead and crack this open, and we can start on our 7th Star Wars helmet. This will be our 7th helmet, which is pretty cool. Next time, Dots, I'll definitely have my old dinky iPad charged. That way I can do the Bricker Builds lightsaber thing on stream, because that's going to be a cool stream. All right, so we have a small sticker sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags for the Leia Boushh helmet. So we can go ahead and get started on that. So let's go ahead and crack this open and get going on bag number 1. Bag numero uno. All right. Make sure there's no parts left behind. In those road plates, I actually got a notice saying that the first time I've seen this, I've actually got a notice where Lego is notifying that they'll be transitioning to paper bags. I haven't gotten a set yet with a paper bag, but I am kind of looking forward to paper bags, as it's definitely going to be a change up. Probably won't be in the next Lego Star Wars helmet that I have going on, but we'll see. We'll have to definitely see. But it's like a little brochure thingy. I thought it was like an errant instruction booklet for like a smaller set, but when I opened it up and looked at it, it was saying, hey, we're gonna go to paper bags here pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. And it was pretty neat. I like that Lego's doing that, and I kind of look forward just for the texture thing. I know it sounds kind of weird to look forward to something because of the texture, but I definitely am curious to see what kind of paper they're going to use. My dad used to work for a paper company, and so I got to play with all kinds like different paper samples and different paper types and weights and all that. And so they did a handful of other things besides paper. They make paper bags, brochures, magazines. They also do like t-shirt printing and stuff back in the day. But I got to handle a lot of cool different materials and fabrics, and so I've always disliked and enjoyed textures. So I'm just curious to see what their paper bags feel like, of like the weight and all that fun jazz. Silly, I know, but it's just what I like. Yeah, textures for sure. So the Target in my area does a pretty good job of stocking Lego Star Wars stuff and Lego Harry Potter. What they don't do a good job of is stocking Lego City stuff. Their Lego City selection is not the greatest. So, and I haven't been to the big Walmart in my area in a long time. Haven't really checked out what Legos they have at the Walmart. I don't particularly like the one, but may want to go there one day just to compare what they got going on. Probably nothing different from what Target has. I know Target has some exclusive sets, not many, but some. But that'll have to wait for a couple weeks. For a little while. Times 2 of this guy. You said times 2, but there's no times 2. Oh, it's right there. Ha! Right in front of my face. Don't you just love that when something's right in front of your face and you can't see it? Probably my big nose getting in the way. The old schnoz. Alright. This will be a nice little shake up from the other helmets, because the other helmets, the amount of greebling and texture they do with the plates and stuff like that is got a, I wouldn't say a little overwhelming, but it did get a little ham. I was like, sheesh. All right. Where did I see those? Can't say too much on what my Lego modular that I designed is going to be, but it's on a half base plate, so I gotta figure out a way for that to go in the city. Did I miss a step previously? I did. I jumped ahead a whole page. Gee, Zach. But it's kind of a surprise. I've been working on it for a while, and I think it'll be really cool. And I can definitely say that no other Lego City in the world will have something like this. Until people copy me, of course. I will give no hints. It is top secret. Also, my chair likes to sink down for some reason. It likes to make me look short. And I'm already fun-sized enough as it is. That's what we average height people call short, or fun-sized, or fun-sized. Where is this light brown tile? I accidentally used it there. Because a dark brown tile goes here instead. I know supposedly Lego has fixed the brown issue, but I'm still very hesitant handling any brown plate whatsoever. Just seems a little unnerving. Just a smeckerel. I will do my best to refrain from hints. I will talk about it, but I will refrain from the hints. So I really do want my Lego City to have more custom builds than modules, like modulars, like Lego modulars. Because I want to be somewhat original, right? You know, trying to be original in the city and not do all the things that everyone else does. Which is nothing wrong with what everyone else does. I just does it really matter which side what goes on? Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Doesn't really look like it matters. Let me check on this real quick. Make sure that it's dropping more frames because I'm recording. But maybe this recording will be unnecessary if the export feature works. Exactly. Want to be a little differentiating. These pink snot bricks and this hot pink color are hilarious. I don't know why, but it just is. Of course. He's no big deal. No biggie at all. Oops. Yeah, definitely super duper Barbie pink. You said it. Oh, you know what? I think I jumped the gun. Yeah. Pop these off, but I think yeah, the brown blended in too well with this. There we go. All right. And with only 2 extra parts left over from the first bag, we can go ahead and jump into bag number 2. So let me jump to that real quick. First, let's do a quick intermission. That way I can grab something real quick and get up and stretch for a little bit. So I will be right back. Okay, well, we are back at it. I had to take a quick little break. Nothing wrong with breaks. Had to get up, stretch my legals for a minute. And just kind of chill the beans. All right, so let us continue with bag number dose. Forgot Anakin was over here. I gotta go put him on my minifigure wall whenever this stream wraps up. Not too many parts in this bag. I do like it when Lego does that because it kind of takes away a little bit of the, hey, this is pretty crazy, but one modular, I can't think of what it's called. Square or something, I don't know. I can never remember what it's called. That one, I was just like dumping out bags, and this is bag 3, but there were like 8 bag number 3s, and I was like, whoa. The Mater, yeah, it looks like Mater. Mater without the tuh. Oops. There I go, jumping ahead. Because my brain likes to autocorrect. For whatever reason. I don't know why, but I have Jabba the Hutt's laugh stuck in my head. Just for whatever reason. You know, like you do on a Wednesday night. Just got Jabba the Hutt's laugh just casually stuck in your head. Probably because I'm building Leia's helmet from Return of the Jedi. Goes on there like that. Yeah. Not the worst thing. Just not the worst thing to have Jabba the Hutt's laugh just totally stuck in your head. It's fine. Everything's fine. Got a space slug's laugh stuck in your head. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's totally cool, man. Totally cool. Ooh, hello. Almost did what that one guy asked me to do one of the previous streams. Just smash the thing to the ground. I just wonder if he would have really gave me $100 for smashing that thing. I may have done it. May have. Mayhaps. Probably not. I don't know. Everything is awesome. Yeah, that is true. You are right about that. Whew. The bad thing about the manuals, they like to reflect light really well. No, no, no. Not even just a little bit. First. No. We're throwing down the first stickers. So apparently I missed the first stickers. Maybe, I don't know. I'll go back and worry about it later. Could be just doing the stickers out of order. If I had to guess. Alright, bear with me, guys. I'm really struggling to see the brown on these instructions. I wish the pages were white. I feel like that would help out a little bit with being able to see the brown. Right now, I'm not exactly struggling, but I'm not exactly fair either. So there it goes again. I've done shrunk down to the ground. There we go, yeah. I guess the seat has like lost its ability to stay up or whatever. The little hydraulic, maybe there's like a leak or something. Everything is breaking. The light, the chair. What next? Man, I am struggling to see the brown.
Downtown, foot pushed on the pedal, move through songs we play together, feel like we're on holiday, I got a feeling it's a good day.
To be 4'11" too. It wants me to be fun size too. Compared to a lot of people I work at, I guess I am fun-sized. And it's terrible. Slap the helmet on here. Pretty good. I like it. Not looking much like Mater anymore, but I do like seeing bricks inside of Lego sets because it the brick part for me is the most enjoyable part. Not that I dislike plates and tiles and all the detail work, but I do like, excuse me, I do like the inclusion of bricks. Just some OG Lego bricks, you know. Come on, go back up. And stay up. Please. Tiles, these can go in my tile drawer. Alright. Rocking and rolling on bag number 3. I feel like this is going a little backwards from before, unless I'm just blending all of the previous builds together and whatnot. But the I thought previous builds we made the base first, maybe. Could be wrong. But I think this one, maybe the base is being made last. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I feel like it should be Friday, and I don't know why. I don't even get Monday off. Monday I would be off. Since I have to fly out of that conference, I'm technically working, so no 4-day weekend for me. So sorry. It's terrible. First world problems, am I right? I'm not saying what that is, so oh yeah you are. I just can't see it because of the light. My flight's like midday, so I should be in Vegas by like 3 o'clock-ish, which works out. So I don't have to like wake up super duper early, which is pretty great because something I didn't really want to do. I'll definitely remember, because I don't want to get sick. Whether I can help it or not, it's a different story, because Vegas is a dirty place. But hopefully I'll have fun and learn all the things to ever learn. For Microsoft, for this year at least. Until the next year. Where undoubtedly Microsoft will roll out something all new. It'd be nice if this conference, normally at the conference they do giveaways, so hopefully this they'll give away something super cool. I'm hoping. Oh, so I have it in my hand. Doy. I'm still waiting for the day where I get a different color brick separator other than teal and orange. I really want a blue one. I would never stop using it. Ever. $1 million hairs? I don't want $1 million hairs, but I'll take $1 million. Like, money dollars, buckaroos. The green stuff. So they did do the stickers out of order, which I was kind of worried about, but it's all good. Come on. Gotcha. Doll hairs. Terrible. I had that right the first time. I think. Gotta make two. I already know I've gone down like 3 inches in the chair. Oh, the entire way. God, it's getting annoying. Just stay up. Quit making me shrink. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to get stuck with a million dog hairs worth of puppies. Leia would not be happy. Not at all. She'd be like, Dad, what is this? What is this? I don't think you want to be the one explaining to Leia where a million dog hairs were. Not me, I'm a pedestrian. Got an extra plate. That's not a big deal. Alright. Well, that was bag number 3. We got 4. No, she's not. That dog is my baby. My little precious pupper guppers. That I love so much. It's crazy. God, she did. And that was almost 2 years ago now. Clearly, Leia is one of those fabled dogs of legend that can eat chocolate. I will not be testing this legendary theory, but she did it. Freaked me out. Boom, the worst Christmas ever, too. I'm really curious how this replay is going to look on YouTube whenever it goes up. Oh yes, I have all kinds of nicknames for my Binkler Grande. She's got quite a few. My little Binky. Alright, what am I missing here? Oh, I see. I see. Let's see. never really thought about like making a list of all the nicknames I've given Leia over the years, but I think it's pretty safe to say it's an extensive list of nicknames. And that is so good. Fufferbutt. That is a good name. Fufferbutt. Oh, Flufferbutt. I sometimes call Leia Old Bushel Britches, the honorable princess of Alderaan. Because hers is. Old Bushel Britches. Although it'd probably be more fitting if I called her Old Binkler Britches. To me, that would probably be a little more fitting. But Old Bushel Britches is funny. Kind of a cool part. This little telephone piece. That's good. I mean, you gotta spoil your doggos, right? I definitely try my best to spoil Leia as much as I can. That dog is very spoiled and very loved. 100%. So we got the helmet pretty good. I like how the helmet looks. The side. I like that little piece right there. It's kind of free roaming. But that doesn't really matter. Looks pretty good. Gotta work on the other side now. I'm a guessing. I really like this helmet. Out of all the helmets I've built so far, I think I like this one the best. It's how they, piece things together, and the empty spaces in the middle. I know a lot of people don't really like that to me, but it makes it kind of believable that it's a kind of a wearable helmet, but it is cool looking. Kind of like the Luke's helmet. It has that empty space where it feels like, okay, this is what wearable, in universe or whatever. Add to that. Leia every morning is so funny when I wake up in the morning and get ready for work, and Leia will be in the bed and she'll be asleep, and I think it's pretty funny because Leia is like me. She's not really a morning person, but she has these little spiffs where she's like, okay, cool, let's get up, and she'll get up and she'll be excited. She'll be thumping her tail and all of that, and we'll get up and I'll let her out and I'll make breakfast for her, and then we'll go outside and go potty, and then of course when it's cold outside, Leia goes right back to bed. She's like, nope, nope, nope. And I don't blame her because I don't like having to go outside in the morning either to get her to go potty because it's been cold lately. But as things kind of warm up, Leia steadily becomes more of an outside doggo. So she likes that. In the morning. Any other time when it's cold, forget about it. It ain't happening. Sometimes her spoiled puppy comes out and she just refuses to do her business, but I guess you gotta have to roll with that. This I'm trying to figure out. Okay, that makes sense how that snaps on there. But usually before I leave, I like to warm up a blanket in the dryer for her, and then I'll tuck her back into bed, and that's where I'll find her all day long, is in bed, snuggled up in the blanket that I left her in. And a lot of times I'll get home and she'll still be dead asleep. And it's so funny how hard this dog can sleep. But she can sleep hard. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay. And there we go. Got the side of the helmet on this side at least closed up. Now we have a lot of Technic pieces and bar pieces to contend with. And I saw these, I was like, oh no, we so many pieces. But it's all a part of it. All the detail work. And no, I wouldn't want to get up in the cold either. I'm not a fan of the cold. So I sympathize with Leia whenever she doesn't want to get up. I totally do. But she's got to do it. like that. All right. Crazy. Oh yeah, Leia's really good about that. Alright, somehow I have missed 2 big plate pieces. I don't know how. Crazy thing is it doesn't look like I have. Is this thing really gonna make me take this thing apart and reverse engineer this thing? Shoot, where did that come from? Biscuits. It is, it is. I don't know how that got messed up, like how I somehow missed 2 big pieces. Like that doesn't seem right. They're the worst thing ever. I mean, it could be extras, but normally there aren't plates that are extras. I mean, there's a good chance those are extras, but I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Alright, so let me just look at this and see if I can't understand where I may have went wrong. It sucks that that was like 10 minutes worth of work right there. Poof, gone. Up in smoke. But, you know, we can at least somewhat try to, at least. I'm legit at a loss here. So I've recreated all the steps again. And it still doesn't account for these pieces. Maybe it does. Hold on. I think I may have figured it out. Because Lego's generous with their extra parts, but at the same time that they are not. Alright. So there's 1, 2, 3 of those. One, 2, 3, 4. So where does that piece go? I am super lost. Oh, that's where it goes. Son of a booger. Done figured it out. It's terrible. I can't believe it. That's my big brain moment for the night, everyone. Right there. Just pow. Figured it out. It was hidden below the other part, and I didn't see it. I just didn't see it. I'm not sure how I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. Feel all big-brained now. Now if I can just put this back together, we'd be in business. Well, I feel sheepish. Well, it took me taking that apart 3 times to figure it out. What's funny is that it still went together regardless, with or without that part in there. Like it still fit together pretty flawlessly without issue. That's crazy. Make sure I got all this back together the way how it's supposed to be. Wow. Now it don't want to go on there. Come on now, you were all about that build life a second ago. There we go. Good snap action going on. Alright, just gotta put all these crazy parts back on there. All right. After many shenanigans here, we got it on there, no problem. Feels silly. It just the way how the instructions they didn't point out that, oh hey, by the way, this piece is kind of tucked in, hidden behind here, so you may want to, I don't know, adjust your view. That would have been handy if they had would have added like another view in the instructions for this. All right. That wasn't R2-D2 levels of bad, but it was still kind of gnarly to figure out. We got 2 more bags, and we actually got a bag 6 that is actually 2 bags of 6. So that must be where the rest of the shenanigans in the set take place, is in there. Hopefully this side of the helmet won't be as crazy to figure out. Like I'm gonna double check to make sure it's not like, hey, there are secretly 2 of these in here. Not playing around this time. Yeah, see that one, that brown piece, this brown wedge piece covers up that other orange fin. So that's where I made my my flummox. But it's all good. It's all good. Because now we know. Not there'll be a next time of us building the same one, but now we know. Wouldn't that be funny if, like, there was a competition where you had to build, the same Lego set, a handful of times to see who can build it the most repetitively without issue? That would not be my kind of game show. Yeah, this side is pretty much the identical to the previous side. It's just the opposite. Oh, the get the whole rebuild and no, I'll pass on that. Because I think that for it to be like really ridiculous, you'd have to build like the same set 5 times in a row. I don't think I could do that. All right, we are working on the other side now. I can get this to go in there. Come on. It's like right there on the edge. There we go. Just had to move those 1x4s around. I put them in the wrong orientation. Now we can just get this to bite on there. Maybe, possibly. There we go. Nope, don't you break off. There we go. So that side's done. Just those little telephone pieces are kind of fragile. Just a smidgy fragile. Did I do that on the other side? The world may never know. I don't think. I probably did. I just can't remember. I can't remember. Well, this one I do remember doing. So I was trying to figure out the placement of that black tile, or not tile, plate. Alright, and the helmet, well, as I shoot off a piece, it's just about closed up. There's a little bit of that greebling on the side to do. Same as the other side. All right. Just double checking my jerk. Here we go. All right. So the top part of the helmet is done. So now we can move on to the last two bags here. Which is the base, which we are pretty familiar with. We have done the base 6 times previously. So let's go in the home stretch here of the Princess Leia Boushh helmet. Say that 5 times fast. You know, it's crazy, like these piles, hundreds of parts. I never really think about it too much. just how many thousands of parts at this point that I've built, touched, and interacted with. Crazy. It's probably not in the millions yet, but I would dare say close to hundreds of thousands, maybe. I don't know. Or to 100,000, not hundreds, but I don't know. I'm just speculating. You gotta say, you can't just text it. Silly. Hello? I just saw it. I'm curious what all these other tan pieces are for. Maybe like part of the rest, like the neck of the helmet. You can't hear me though. No, I can't. That's true. That's true. Fair enough. Alright, so let's turn the ye old helmet upside down. And attach it like that. And now she is somewhat vertical. It says, but wait, there's more. More upside down shenanigans to do. Oh wow, this is crazy. One thing in my city, these Technic pens, I'm tempted to stop using them and just have everything in my city kind of float, because they are kind of a pain to finagle. Not bad, it's just they're kind of, well, picky. When it comes to going into the Technic bricks, they're kind of finicky. What? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna try. I'm not even gonna pretend. Do what now? Oh, somehow I did it backwards on the green and the blue. Like, I don't see how I did that. Like, I legit don't see how I did that. I don't know. Clearly, my brain ain't working right now. I think it's probably past the brain power hour, in which my brain stops working. That's probably what's happening. Is that the brain power? The brain's like, well, it's getting close to 9 o'clock. You're old. Go to bed. To which I say, I'm not that old. Not just yet. All right, now I think we're back where my brain likes to jump ahead. And autofill the steps. Likes to do that a lot sometimes. It really does. I'm not entirely too thrilled with how this is put together, but if it works, right? Oof. All the jumpers. Looks like the last sticker is on this sheet, which I really can't even differentiate the colors, to be honest with you. Just a lot of black. Can be older. Well, you know. That ain't it. Getting close to the end. Probably maybe 30 pieces left. A rough guesstimation. And the side builds on this thing is crazy. Oh. Trying to figure out where this goes, but can't quite visualize where this is supposed to go. My brain says, wow. Oh, it's the mouthpiece. That's what I'm building, is the mouthpiece. Okay. Totally on board now. 100% on board with what's going down at the Waffle House. Man. Things that make your eyeballs go, oof. That's what's happening right now. Also, my ribs are starting to complain just a smidge. Like, hey, you've been sitting for too long. You've been leaning over too long. To which I say, I am sorry. Of course, my bad side, too. The side that I broke when I was a young warthog. Never break your ribs, kids, because you will never be the same as long as you live. You will hurt, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And I mean nothing. I think I may have underestimated the number of pieces left. When I said 30, it was probably like 50. And now it's probably like 30. It's been no fun. It doesn't bother me all the time, but then there's just some times where I feel like I'm being pulled over to the right. And it's no fun. It's not really secured on there, but can't tell if it overhangs a little bit or... I think it's supposed to be centered on there. All right. Okay, one more step and the Leia Boushh helmet will be complete. We just gotta slap on the plaque there, and she is done. Voila. Completely done. She is complete. And now she can go up there with the rest of the helmets forever in prosperity. So that's pretty cool. I like how that looks. I like it a lot. Looks really good. Very, very cool helmet. Lots of good details. Tons of crazy build techniques. One that I would never have personally done, but hey, I'm not a Lego designer, so it is what it is. So, not too bad. I like it. Looks really cool. Looks like the movie prop. So, very cool. Well, I think that is going to wrap up this Build and Chill live stream. Hope everyone who tuned in enjoyed yourselves. If you haven't already, be sure and follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my social media. Links for all the things down below. And this replay will be available on the U of Tube. So if you missed it or if you just want to rewatch it just for giggles and gaggles, then it shall be there for you as well. So, but I appreciate everyone watching. Lindsay, it was good hanging out with you and everyone else. So hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Until then, friends, keep building. And I will see you in the next video in a couple of weeks. And I'll be back from my trip in Vegas, and hopefully I'll have some good stuff to share about Vegas in the next Build and Chill live stream. Until then, friends, I'll see you later.